Hello, I'm going to do the Capricorn love reading for December 18th and 19th. And this may or may not resonate with you. If it does, take what does. If it does not, leave what does not. And these readings are about giving you a different perspective to look at things. All right. So let's some cards here. These are Romance Angel cards. Let's see what we got. We have balance. Love is not always about agreeing just for the sake of it. A great relationship is one that both supports and challenges, okay? Having those challenges and having those disagreements is just as important as things flowing smoothly, because it's like, how do you handle those tougher times? Let there be closeness between you, but always give each other space. Love never claims, it simply allows and gives. So, if you need that space, you're able to take that space and that time to yourself to work on things so that you can make sure that you are in a good, happy place yourself. And then we have reflection. Give each other some space at the moment. Trust and have faith that all will work out for the best. So I feel like for this reading right here is about making sure that the two of you have your space to do your things and to not make the other person feel guilty for wanting that space, that it doesn't have to do against you. It is actually something for you because they are working on themselves. Or if it's you need to take that space, you shouldn't have to feel guilty about taking that time to work on those things because you are working on you and you're also working on your relationship. And that there's, that balance, and that puts you in a better mind space. All right. So let's get some tarot. We have the Ace of Pentacles, okay? And then we have the Five of Swords. We have those Two of Swords. We have the Eight of Swords. We have the High Priestess. We have the Four of Wands. And then we have the Two of Wands. And those gates, those doors are opening up, okay? And I feel that you may be holding yourself back. Like, I feel that, with this Eight of Swords here is like, are you holding yourself back from really having that time to have that reflection and having that time to yourself? And do you feel like inside that's what it is that you need? Because maybe there are some things that you need to sort through. Maybe there are some things that you need to think about just within yourself. Maybe there is that inner work that you have to do on yourself that maybe was from past relationships or childhoods or other relationships or things that went on in your life, that you still have that stuff that you need to work on for you, okay? And you need to take that time to process those things. And do you kind of need that time to yourself to work on those things? And always making sure that if you have time to yourself, that you communicate with your partner and you say that you need this time and it's important for you to heal and for you to work on yourself, but that it's not against them, it's to help the relationship, and that they can't always fix everything, that there are things that you have to work on yourself, and that you appreciate all of their support and for them to be there for you. But this is something that you need to work on your own. And making sure that those lines of communications are open. And I feel like that's really going to help your relationship, and it's going to bring you a lot closer because your partner is going to understand, okay, that you need that time to yourself. Or if your partner says that to you, that you understand that there are things that they need to work on for themselves and that you can't help them with everything. That they have to work on those things themselves. But it's about your relationship becoming stronger and opening that door to like a deeper connection. And I feel this is incredibly important. And so maybe there's either you or your partner needs that time to themselves, however that may be, whether it's an hour, whether it's a day, maybe it's a weekend, I don't know, whatever that time is. But that maybe there's one of you that wants that time that doesn't feel comfortable to be able to say it to the other person because they're not sure how they're going to react. But I feel like that's part of, you know, part of a relationship. It's the balance within that, within the relationship, you know. A great relationship is one that both supports and challenges, you know. That helps you to grow, supports you when you need support, but also, you know, has those challenges where it's like, okay, what's going to happen when I say that I want to have a weekend to myself, you know? How is my partner going to take that? But you need to make sure, like I say, you present that in a positive way, that you don't just say, well, I'm going away for the weekend and that's, you know, I need my alone time, and then walk out. Like, that's kind of hurtful. Like, the other person be like, okay, well, then the other person is like, their head starts spinning because they're like, okay, well, like, why? Like, having a million questions. But if you explain it that, you know, why you're doing it, and that it's to help the relationship, you know, however you word that, that it gives that other person that sense of security and the support that they need, so that you know that you can freely work on yourself without having to worry, well, I wonder, you know, is my partner going to worry? Is my partner going to be upset? Am I going to go back home? And then, you know, all hell's going to break out because I've been gone, and they're going to be, you know, so it's just setting it up so that there is that communication, and so that you can have that free time to have that stronger connection, you know, to have that safeness within the relationship. All right, so let me grab, let's do a Whispers of Love. Let's do a Whispers of Love. All right, Whispers of Love. Love is all around you. There is love everywhere all the time. Simply acknowledge this as truth. Okay? Like I was saying, is that having that time to yourself is working on the relationship and building that bond stronger between you, building that love stronger, building that connection stronger, okay? Having that support of that other person, holding hands and knowing that the two of you can face anything if you need that time to yourself. All right, thank you so much for watching. As always, stay positive, stay safe, and I'll see you next time.